Hi students, I hope you're doing well and enjoying your spring break, and I thought I would post a little something here for you to think about before we all come back and give it our best whirl at this online continuous learning. So anyway, I am hanging out here at my house. I've got my two dogs. This is Daisy. Daisy, can you say hi? Can you say hi? You can't say hi today? There you go. Very good. And that is Sadie. Sadie, can you say hi? Look over here. Yeah. That is Sadie. So what I wanted to talk to you about just really quick before we get started with the rest of our school year is that number one, you're on spring break. So I would say number one priority is to enjoy yourself, recalibrate to the idea that our school year is going to look a little bit different for the rest of the next few months, and kind of wrap your brain around that. I think change can be hard. As we all often know, our seniors are missing a lot of milestone moments with prom and sports seasons and fine arts and all kinds of stuff, as well as all those cool end of the year senior breakfast and walk down the halls and that kind of stuff. So that's really hard to kind of digest and take in. I think you should know that your teachers really care about you, and we really want the best for you. And right now that seems to be that we are all stuck in social distancing. So doing my part here at my house, but I wanted to reach out to you and say hey and give you a couple ideas here. So the first one is to just take some mental health time. And many of you know Dr. Anderson, who teaches on the first floor and does speech and debate, and one of his kind of hallmarks is he has that big table where he always has a puzzle laid out, and students go in there and put together the puzzle together as a group effort. And so if you have puzzles from when you were younger that are still around in your basement or in a box in your closet, dig those out. Those can be pretty therapeutic to sit there and process through that. Dr. Anderson and I were tweeting about this the other day, and he said, it's kind of like life, where you've got all the pieces there in front of you, and you might not always figure out exactly where they go immediately, but giving it some time and some energy and just kind of letting things be there and coming back to it later, oftentimes you find exactly where that piece needs to be. The other thing is, if you've had me in class, we've talked a lot about cell phone use and device addiction and so forth, and we learned how to check how much time we spend on our device and what our screen time is and what apps we're using the most. So given that it's still spring break, but moving forward and knowing that you're going to be at home for a while, I would still encourage you to put down the phone and challenge yourself. Can you decrease your screen time by a percentage or by a few minutes even every day or once a week? So we can check in. Today's Friday. Let's check back in on next Friday and see, and I'm going to play along too. So see how much we can get our phone time, our screen time down. So take a look at your screen time, look at the apps that you're using. You're going to be online doing some things, hopefully educationally, in the next couple months. So I feel like that's unfair to count those, but the ones that are your vices, like your TikTok and your Instagram and those types of things, Pinterest, YouTube can be educational, but you probably know best what you're using that for. So if you're using it for things that are not maybe the best use of time, keep track of that too. So again, let's check back in next week and enjoy the rest of your week. Know that your OWL teachers care a lot about you. Mr. Novacek and our district leadership and administration team is working really hard to finish this year strong with some great plans laid out for you. So talk to you again soon. Bye, owls.